Right, we're back. Haha. I gave you fair warning. We're back. So tough. It's a nice, beautiful day, but it's too warm. But we got everything clean. Tuesday's auction is ready to go. I got free time for the first time in a few weeks, so I figured we're gonna work some coin. And I know this box, which is one of my favorite boxes, got a $1,000 bill on there, old school $1,000 bill underneath the shellac. Pretty cool. One of my favorite boxes. And I know it's full of pennies, so I gotta get more work done. I got boxes everywhere full of stuff that I never got a chance to finish processing or working. CJ Coins and Crafts, there's my guy. What's up, CJ? Good to see you, man. Happy Saturday, brother. John Francis, how are you, sir? What's the sad face for, John? What's going on? Talk to me, my brother. Treasure Trolls, what's happening? Tell me you got a weekend off finally. My brother Alexander Smith, good to see you, Alex. You're in my prayers, John, Mr. Francis. So, whatever it is, brother, the hurricane, yeah. Be safe, man. All you guys, if you can remember to say a prayer for John Francis, that hurricane's coming. Ida, that sucker's supposed to be 150-mile winds and so be safe, man. Be safe. There you go, CJ. Day off. Nice. Very nice. But look at this. Clean. Crazy. It's been a long time. It's clean. So we gotta make it dirty. That's it. What does a clean guy do with a clean desk? You jack that sucker up. That's what you do. And I know I got just bags of random stuff in here I need to go through. Bags and bags. Bags of early 60 uncirculated Memorial. These might have been rolls that the paper wasn't good on them. So this stuff we're going to go through and throw. It's either going to be kept or thrown into the go back to the bank pile. And then I see some old paper rolls in here, and one of those old foil. This is the only foil one I saved. That's a 74 plain BU roll. That's pretty cool. It's paper OBW, but this was a common thing back then, like 70s. People would foil them up and keep them, and it toned them sometimes. We got some bank rolls in here, probably double enders. So all this stuff needs to be worked. 60 Denvers uncirculated. There's probably some good years in there. 60 Denver, 60 Denver. Small date, small date. Yeah. Alright. So, if you guys want to hang out, shoot the breeze, talk coin. If you want to get my attention. Ooh, that's pretty looking. That's like a bright red. This is part of that big bank one I got, United California Bank. I don't think it's around anymore, but we need to make empty. We need to make box empty. Miss Rhonda, there she is. Miss Rhonda, I'm glad you popped in, Mama, because we're giving you your wrench. Rhonda was one of the first people on the mod shout out looking for new mods. And we're making Rhonda a moderator. But don't feel like you got to do work today, Mama. It's really, we need you for Tuesday. So hold on one second. Let me get this screen big. And if I miss anybody, I'll catch you. John Francis in the house, Miss Rhonda, Alden Davis, Lincoln's here. My buddy Rudy Steeler 69. What's going on? And God bless you, Rhonda. I appreciate you. Boom. There we go. You should be wrenched up now. And don't believe anything Lincoln Central tells you about working for me. I'm just joking. I hope he doesn't talk bad about me. You be nice, Lincoln. Don't run her off. I need her. Right on, sweetheart. Thank you so much. All right. And also, if anybody sees anything they like, this is what we do, man. No anything's for sale. That means anything. If you like the lamp, put in an offer. I love that box. God, that's cool. Isn't that cool? $1,000 bill, man. Pretty bad shape, so that I can see why they put it on the box. But man, it's got enough of it that is awesome. So I love boxes. You guys know that. Put that right there. I gotta get some gloves real quick, and then I'm gonna spread this stuff out. Here, gloves. Here, boy. Boom, gloves, check. Ooh, Rudy. A 1950 plane and a 1949 plane, and they're sitting there. I just got to make an offer on them. So if that's because I know you're a roll guy, hardcore. If you're in for a 49 plane and a 50 plane in a tube, they're tubed and uncirculated rolls. When I'm there, it's not like I can't dig through them. I can't open them to check them. So, but it's my good source. So, yeah, just give it a thought, man. Shoot me an email if it's something you're in for. That way I can like try to wheel and deal and get a good deal for you. I like roll, and I know you like rolls. You and Alton Davis in here right now. You two probably have arguably, if you're still holding on to them, Alden, you guys got pretty good roll collection. I'd say a damn good roll collection. I need to blow my nose. Gloves, whistles, did they jump too? Oh, that's like I always go, here boy, like a calling a dog when I'm looking for something. See, it's one of the jokes I stole from my uncle, the one that used to tell us all to go play on the freeway. Go way above me, kid. Go play on the freeway. Or that I'm glad you got to see me. I stole that from him too. Oh, Wild Willie, Wild Bill Allison, man. He was he's not my blood uncle, but he was one of my best friends that I ran with. I was 16, he was 60 when I met him. And that guy used to run circles around me, and I miss him. He passed away a few years back, but he was family to me. They treated me like family. So anyhow, yeah, that's a pretty funny one, Alex. Feel free to use it. Just send me $1 every time you do. So I gotta get these bad boys on. CJ, cool. What you doing today, CJ, on a Saturday? Probably working at home. I wouldn't doubt it. And I haven't forgot, CJ, Tuesday, man. We got 0 dinero, so when I hit Tuesday auction, probably Tuesday night, I'm gonna shoot you that bread. You'll be the first one. You'll get paid before I pay anybody. I don't think I owe anybody else anything. But you know what I mean. All right, you got it, mama. Trying to run. Oh, hey, you're getting wise. You got to do that more often, man. All this will be there in the morning. It'll be there tomorrow. Like it ain't going nowhere. So yeah, relax, brother. That's good stuff. I know you're working on that house probably still. I hope that's coming good. But relax and de-stress and decomp and yeah, pizza and cold drinks. Oh, I wish I was sitting there with you, brother. All said, "Did I hear chicken?" Let's see. I'm gonna spread these out on this paper. Oh, you know what? This is a smaller, quicker one, and I see some memorials and wheat back. So I'm curious what these are. What's that uncertain? Is that a 55S? Yeah, it is. That would be, and it's uncirculated, so that's probably why I kept it. And it's got, oh, nice. It's got die cracks all through the breast and lapel of his jacket. Nice raised die cracks, long ones. And a die crack on the, wow, going through the B in Liberty. And the 5 and the date. You know what? Maybe I should put the microscope on. Just that one, but all by itself would be cool. Little Duke in the house. What it do? Noise! What's happening? Yeah, you know what? Give me a second, you guys. I'll hook up this microscope. You ain't gotta see my ugly sourpuss. Let me get this microscope. I don't use it when I search coin myself, but it is really a good way to show the coin. I don't suggest you use it when you're, you know, like I learned faster how to spot all the stuff using a loop instead. But that's just that's just me, you guys. That's, you know. Yeah, good to see you, Luke. Always. And I like the way you described it, CJ. Being matter of fact, right? My pizza, I got hot pizza and cold drinks. that even makes it even better. Even better. Can you tell I don't use this that often? What the son of a good mother? Get that wiggly out of the line. There we go. And then I had to make a little O-ring for this to fit into my my aftermarket. They didn't come together, my stand. But I've seen since that this stand comes with microscopes now. The nice aluminum one. I love the stand. Can't say more good stuff about the stand. And it's hard for me to put this together so it's child-proof. Right? Don't get old, people. Just don't do it. Just stop it right now. Get in there, bugger. Or you going out the window. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking with Crisco. Now we're cooking with Crisco. Tighten it up. Tighten it up. There we go. Aha! Success! Success! Three Stooges. That's a little Three Stooges throwback right there. Success! 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 Knock, knock. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Now we just gotta get her plugged in, and we're gonna switch out cameras. So I think my stuff would support 3. We did 3 back in the old days. I haven't done it in quite a while, so I don't want to mess up the stream and chance it. So we're gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna take me off. All right. No, Lemon. Or does that make sense? No, I should use the other one, right? That would be easier too. All right. Let me know right away, Alex Smith. I'm asking you. If my sound goes away because it might be in this camera and I'm going to make this the microscope, please let me know so I can go, because I know how to fix that now. I'm getting good at fixing my mistakes. All right, here we go. right, how are we now? How about now? Testing, testing. Sound, do we have sound? Hello, hello, hello? No? Hello? Okay, thank you. Awesome. Alright, now let's work on the camera real quick. And no. Deactivate. Here we go. Okay. All right. We got. I think we're working. I think we got it. All right. Let's take a look at that. With the die cracks. Where's mine? I got a little tray, a cushion tray that I like using. Here it is. And it's black with foam. That way I can spin the coin around. And now just the hard part for me because of my big old arthritic hands. There we go. So you see those big die cracks down there on the jacket? Those are pretty prominent. Looks pretty nice. And then we'll have to zoom in for the ones that are on the B and the date. So I'm going to use manual because I'm not very good with all the settings on this thing. And then you can see it goes underneath. So this was a worn die, of course. You know, die cracks. You can see metal. Those darker shaded areas. That's metal. That flow. That you can tell it's actually raised, starting from the rim, kind of going towards the bead. See? Did you guys just see that the little move with the focus? I'm not even touching it, and it did that on its own. So. Shout out $9 USB microscopes. You get what you pay for. You definitely get what you pay for. And then on the date, you can see some metal. Big old die cracks. Some going on with he was blowing his nose when they took the photo. Stay still, smile, say cheese. And then up in the top, you got some clashing. I think that might be maybe a little bit. But you see a horizontal right there through the hair and the top of the head. That's pretty typical. Pretty typical. 55 all the way through all the 60 years. Like they tried to, they use these dies until they crumbled apart, man. I got BU rolls of every year and every mint, and that was just the order of the day, was to get the most out. And they made in the millions, hundreds of millions, these pennies and these cents, and the dies, the sheer amount, but they used them. They didn't mess around. So that's pretty cool because we get all these cool specimens with all this stuff going on. Let's check out the reverse on this 55S. Pretty nice. Starting to turn a little red-brown, but you see a big dye chip right there in the left wheat stalk. You guys see that? Is it double eyelid? I didn't look. I'll flip it back over here in a second, Rudy. Extra metal. This one was in it's a late dye stage, but it's not quite the worst stage. Nice smooth rim. The rim's smooth, so it's truly uncirculated. Yeah, I mean, just in front of the mouth and the nose is you can see the double line from the front of his forehead. And then it looks to be double eyelid. but I think that's just strike doubling. If it was no double nose and what do you call it, cleft, right? Is that a cleft under your nose to your lip? Don't hold me to that. Then it would be like the valuable, you know, like double eyelid. Because double eyelid is a true double. That's like double die, like DDOs. Man, I'm nicking. Oh, amount of cigarettes. I'm going crazy right now. Just having trouble. Still trying to quit, man, but it's ooh. All right, I'm good. Any questions? Sheep Network now. What is that? Am I missing some people? Good to see all you guys, man. I think the cleft divides the chin and the breast. Yeah, I know clefts can be in the roof of your mouth too. Cleft palates and all that, and then but I think this is also I don't know another name for it, or I'm just it escapes me right now. But like, not really big deal for coin. Divides the chin with the breast or the balls. Yeah, now you lost me, dime bag. No idea what the hell you're talking about now. You must be speaking Canadian. You got rolls, but not them all. Yeah, you got a lot of rolls. Fat Lip Valley. There you go. I've had a couple of those. God, I hate, man. I've had Dumbo ear. That was the worst. Hated Dumbo ear. But the old glass beer bottle to the forehead trick. God, you never liked to get in that one. I remember having a golf ball. Looked like somebody had put a golf ball underneath the skin. That was those ones sucked. But Fat Lip Valley, I'll take a fat lip over a beer bottle any day. That's my old fighting days. Let's find another. Let's see what else is in here. So that's a keeper. I'm gonna keep that one. And I can't remember because this is probably a long time ago I threw these in here. What we got here? 72 Denver. So right away, 72. Looking for doubling. These are all red-brown. So it's not one of the stronger, if it is. And honestly, I've found DDOs, 3 or 4 different types for the year, and I always found them with the glass loop and not looking at the coin straight on. So right now I'm actually lifting and cartwheeling the coin under the microscope because that's how I catch them myself. I'm wondering if we needed more light, not enough light with the natural. He's got cracked head. That's kind of the slang term for the die cracks in the hair. Is that better with those lights from the microscope? Yeah, very worn die. You see through that's not damaged, that's in the die. So the reverse dies on Memorial, they start wearing like that through the center, and then you lose this detail on the stairs and whatnot. So that's typical. You can see this die it had been doing its job for a long time to get to there. But it is a truly uncirculated coin. So, but right there, that's a spender. So I need to get my little box where I throw the coins in there. I take the green machine and dump it in there. What did I do with it? I'm gonna left it in the car. So we're gonna need a new box. We got boxes though. What are we gonna use? What are we gonna use? Let's use this. This one just has little supplies in it. Some recycled 2x2 direct bits that we can put down here. Oh. You guys didn't see that, you didn't hear that. What? If we knew how to edit, we'll just pretend we're going to edit that out. I don't know nothing, I didn't see nothing. I won't admit to it in court. So don't even think about bringing it up, Alex. Poor Alex. It'd be nice to have the years, even if they weren't rolls, so I can have as many as possible. Well, then you gotta get out there and put your money where your mouth is. Get out there and get them. And if you need one, yeah, every year there is an uncirculated specimen, almost, you know, minus early wheat. But that one, back to the bank. Back to the bank. This one's pretty. Kind of jumping out at me. Got a little drop of something fell on it right there to make that green caca looking stuff. Now this in hand doesn't look anything like it looks on the picture, of course. It's very bright, beautiful red. Put it in the roll, it will spin just fine. There you go. You let that borrow know. If he has any devil ear, does he hear better? I gotta keep up with the chat, you guys. That was pretty funny. It was pretty good there, Alden Davis. That was funny. If he's got a double ear, does he hear better? That's logical to me. That sounds logical to me. So just more worn dye. Dye attrition. There's lots of ways you call it. If you want to get technical. But technical is for technicalities. Mr. New Marshall in town, how are you, bud? Good to see you. Yeah, it's been a while, but always my pleasure to have you in here, sir. So good, thanks for coming in here. I appreciate you. New Marshall, good dude, good man. When I was down and out, he's one of the guys that helped me a tremendous amount, and I don't know if I would have gotten out of the hole I was in. So God bless you, sir. I've never forgotten it, and very grateful for all you fine folks that helped me. I'm doing really well now, so I'm trying to make you guys proud and let you know that it didn't go for nothing. We're doing a lot better. My health is getting better. Just every day, man, I'm blessed. I'm super blessed. So this is a 91 Denver. And there's DDOs in that, and DDRs. This is an uncirculated specimen. It's got some strike doubling right there. That's not DDR. Nice stairs. But it's bright red and it's clean looking. Like this wouldn't be a bad if you needed a specimen for your album, you know. But not the highest grade. And then because these are on that zinc plancher, you can see all that grain in there. Some of that is because the plancher had to have been like dusty, and then zinc and copper just naturally fight each other. So this thing is on its way to zinc rot, and usually at the mint mark is where they crack on the obverse and they start to get that rot. But this one looks like it took its punch without cracking. And oh, you know what? Look right there. It's clashed. I think those are column, like very faint column lines by the date. Like jail, you'll hear jailhouse. So it should be behind the head too, and then like right there under God. Those are like those are the overlays. If the die, reverse die and obverse die didn't lose its orientation, if they didn't break free from that. So lots of stuff to always look for, but that's a stinger. We'll take that one goes back. Not a big deal. I think I got B roll 91 that are earlier die stage. When you guys are collecting these coins and keeping them, what's up, Dub Season? You want to keep much earlier die. So the strike is everything, you guys. You might have a truly uncirculated high grade, except they won't make high grade, because the most critical point with the grading, speaking of value, it's all about the strike. So you want the crisp, fine details, and you can only get those once it's from a new install on a new die. And once it starts slamming coin, the first 100, first 1,000, 3,000, anything after 3, you're really not in the early die, like the best die stage, because all those fine cut details, they start to soften and round. You know, the relief, like if you look at a coin tabletop, how the relief stands up, those details start to just soften right away. You got metal against copper, metal wins, but that copper is just smoothing all those sharp tooled edges, and they're getting beat down, and the coin is like it's making thousands of coin per minute. It gets to find early die is really hard, and that's the same with proof coins too. Same thing. It's all about the die stage. So don't be in a rush to send all your guys' stuff off to PCGS, because the odds are, make sure you do your homework. That's what will pay off. But these big error and variety high dollar stuff, you know, don't worry about die stage on your 92 close AM that you find. Man, I wish I would find one of those bad. I've been looking for one of those suckers for a long time. Or your 69 S double die, DDO number 1, which all 40 whatever specimens they found up to date, I think it's like 46 or something. Every one of them was in change, in circulation. So that's good news for the coin collector. It searches rolls, and now look at that. That's raised metal on the cheek. That's kind of cool. That's probably why I kept it. Look at this circuit. Oh, those are laid lines. I think that's why I kept this. What do you guys think? Because two heads are better than one, everybody. Oh, don't you guys talking food already? Kill me later. I just ate. I just made scrambled eggs and had a big old 4 cups of coffee, so I'm good. But I love food. You see that circular lines there? Those look to be laid lines, which are very. That's you get a premium, big premium. But I have to put a little more research to it to make sure. Yeah, they're pretty perfectly circular too. And they're on the plancher. Huh, pretty cool. Let's see what the reverse looks like. Way older die stage. So we got 2 keepers so far. So we got Dev Season. Because it's hard to keep up on everything. If I miss anybody, it's not intentional. New Marshall's in the house. Dev Season's in the house. Miss Rhonda. Alden Davis still with us. Lincoln Central. Let's see. Looking to see who else. Of course, Alexander Smith. I think he's here with us still. We got 14 people in here. God bless you guys. Thanks for coming, man. All of you. That info was for the females in chat, not for you. Yeah. Yeah. Back off, Alden Davis. That's too good. You guys are too good. Rhonda says she was just teasing you, Marshall. You laughing my butt off. Alright, I got some red, some full, or brown, excuse me. So we got 1960 Denver. Let's see who knows what. Is that a small date or a large date? Somebody in the chat. Let's see how versed we are. Anybody? Nobody? Alright, you're looking at an example of small date. There you go. Alden Davis got small. New Marshall got small. Correct. Yep, that's small date. One of 4 different years that have that. You got the 70, 1960, 1982, and 1974. Those are the 4 years where you will encounter different obverse dates that have a small and large variety in the date. Some caca. I call it caca. Some foreign matter, some growth, some green yuck muck. You'd still see all those are fluted, F-L-U-T, fluted in the columns, the Roman columns. I used to build stuff on Roman columns. So it's starting to wear, but you still have some of the fine detail left. So being able to see those, it's still, the dye is a worn dye. It's not going to be a first or early stage. This might be considered mid-stage, depending on how many stages known. It could be up to, they go by letters, A, B, C, alphabetical. So it could be, especially on 60 Denver, lots and lots of, by the mintage, probably goes up to like H, I would assume, I'm guessing. Which is a lot of degrees, different known degrees of wear on the dye. But we're pretty 60 Denver small date full. That one I'm going to put back in circulation. 78 Denver with a filled D. So that's got a dye chip in the middle from the punch. It could have been a damaged punch. It's a lot of extra metal right there behind his head. And then it's got some circular scoring. That could have been from being in the roll from the machine. A lot more, yeah, those are scratches from the machine rolling. So it's not in there, making it makes this coin uncollectible. Although there's no right or wrong, you guys could keep whatever you want, whatever makes you happy. But me, I got plenty of damaged coin that needs to be gone through. But yeah, uncollectible. You can see some of they over polished. So the line on the front of that, under the bow tie on the coat, how it disappears into the plancher. So they were polishing to get more life out of the dye, and they polished out details. They just overdid it. They over abraded that die. And you can see some die cracks, and so this is a worn die, but it's beautiful red in hand, uncirculated coin. The reverse is just beautiful, naked eye. You guys gotta remember that everything looks better in hand. And these cameras start out at the very lowest power is too much power to use for anything speaking numismatically. If I find an error right now, I'm gonna recheck in like a 3x up into a 10x and no more, because anything more powerful, like the power I'm using, it makes it in real coin out in the world, it's not even part of it. It's uncollectible, there's no value whatsoever. So you guys gotta remember that these microscopes, they're a tool here on YouTube because they show well. They're an awesome tool, great resource. You can't catch a lot of stuff, but you have to recheck. You got to know, as far as speaking numismatically, what's in play. So I'm just trying to teach people proper, because it's easy to get in the habit of just using and relying and leaning on the microscope too much, I would say. But air and variety, guys, you got to have them. You got to have them, especially to do volume, like go through a lot. You really do. So these I probably kept just because they all seem to be uncirculated. And it was probably a day I went through something I got, like a purchase. Because I don't really, it's hard even to get through my own regular change nowadays. Which, I got a couple nice looking quarters I want to take a look at. Let's look at one. So the new quarter design, it's the Washington reverse. Are we a yay or a nay? I'm curious, so I want to take a poll, everybody in the chat. What do you guys think? Are you fans of the new quarter reverse on the 2021s? If you like them, put a 1. If you don't, put a 2. I'm curious. Forget the taters and onions. That was in the chicken bacon. She said onions and taters. My favorite. This is a pretty nice uncirculated specimen. I got this the other day doing laundry, and the reading on it and the mint luster on this thing is just amazing. So here's the obverse. I'm sorry, the rebreak. Yeah, I like it too, John Francis. I'm a big fan of it. What's happening, Mud Swat? Good to see you, Mud. 710, what it do, nephew? What it do? Old George W. right there. OG Dub Washington. Yeah, so this is a pretty nice specimen, man. Like I said, I got it doing laundry. I just see a little bag marks right there, but that's about it, man. There's no wear on this thing. It's the laundromat I go to. I got it out of the changing, getting quarters for wash. So, right on. Right on. And the luster, it's like super luster. So like that one's a keeper. I don't have a bunch of specimen yet for that dimmer. This one, I had grabbed it, but you can see it broke in the collar, so it's double struck, or it's struck out of the collar. That's why you see the doubling on the rim on one side. You got loose, the plancher to allow it to bang around inside the collar. 2021, but it's not nearly as nice as the other, even though it's pretty nice. Looks pretty nice, but side by side, it's not even a comparison. And the rim's nice and sharp. The reading, beautiful. You see that copper core. So, but collectible wise, quality, I'm trying to keep the best quality ones I can find, if I do. Let's see what else we got in this bag. Here's a nice uncirculated 83. Now 83s, look at that. Yeah, this thing was off center struck. It broke in the collar also, and then look at all the stuff going on there. That's all. That's in the mint. That's not post mint damage. That's raised metal. That's pretty cool. So I think debris got. I'm guessing because all you can do is guess. Hey, what's up, Anna? Good to see you. Rigged giveaway game. Awesome. Welcome everybody. It probably had some debris in there, and it started to chip it to die. That would be my guess. You can see all the scratch marks. That's from them sanding on the die, trying to get the life out of it. You know, so it's a later die stage. Let's check the reverse, see what the reverse die, the emerald die was like. And yeah, the pair was, because sometimes when they switch them, they don't always switch them out as a pair. They'll switch out one die at a time. But these look to be like they wore together pretty like the same, I would say, because of the amount of die scratches. That's an attempt by the workers to get more life out of the die. And you can see the loss of detail. No fluting, right? You don't see those vertical lines no more. They're gone in the Roman columns. And they're even exaggerated. The shapes are kind of looking like eggplant style now instead of straight up and down. So that's old. That's a worn die, straight up worn die. Robert Lawson, what's going on? Die clash? Didn't they break the die? Yeah, the clashing is kind of the what gets them to act, right? I'm probably not saying that well. What's happening, man? Good to see you, Robert. I'm just digging through. I'm finally caught up on my work for the first time in a long time, and my table's clean, dude. What's wrong with me? Being lazy and dirty this sucker up. So yeah, you guys can see how all the details are all just mushy. It's all mush. So that die it's pretty much ran its course. And the lettering, start to lose detail. The cornice is all gone. You can't even see all the detail in the cornice and the roof. So yeah, that sucker back to the bank. Back to the bank. What do we got here? Another 91 Denver. Taking a break from shipping this week. There you go. I've been doing it long enough that I think I'm finally insulated. I don't. It's not a chore, even though it's a freaking chore. I just fight through it. And I always try to get it done as fast as I can, and that way I get it behind me. But I know you guys are cranking, so it's like I can imagine. But yeah, the shipping, I'm pretty good at it. You know, I got it down now. I got my own system, and it works really well for me, so I don't mind the shipping anymore. It used to be a big chore, though. So this is a good-looking specimen, but again, not quite as, although it's earlier die. It's pretty crisp, but not enough detail. It's not that it's a mid die state, I think. And it's too modern. Really modern, way too modern. So unless it's got the whatever the big DDO or R is for 91, I don't know them by heart. I don't do that much modern. Have you seen 710's QAY he does giveaway? Yeah, I was with him last night up on screen with him doing a giveaway, playing the card game. It's awesome. So yeah, I had a really good time with 710 last night in Cajun screen. Cajun, they were doing giveaways. Metal Angler, what's going on, brother? Just for the giveaway games, I've been doing 710's oil is kind of adult only. Yeah, but it's not. You know what? Late night adult for sure, but all in good taste. Straight. I mean, like really, that's my opinion. All the times I've been there. And I love Cajun. How could you not like Cajun? Cajun calls it like he sees it, and he's a foodie, man. I just like asking Cajun what he had for dinner. Like that's the only reason I pop in sometimes, but I always end up staying. Oh, the other thing I was gonna say about the '83 that I didn't finish was that you guys want to. I would, if I wasn't on live right now, I probably would have waited. They're very high dollar, and having the wrong weight plancher in those 82s and 3s, and you can get it all the way up into, I've seen them in the 90s and early 2000s, catching an old school plancher, 3.1, 11 gram, and man, you got you some money right there. So I know it's painstaking, it's time consuming, but if, like I said, if you make your setup systematically and you just stay on the grind, you make it a habit, the more you do, the better you get at it, faster you get at it. Weigh those bad boys, man. Weigh every penny you can if you can. I think that's how the guy that copped the 82 Denver that was never not supposed to exist. It's because he weighed every penny. Just weighed them, just to weigh them. Isn't that awesome? SMK, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming in, brother. I had Bodine for dinner. Love Cajun food. Yeah, right on, man. Sausage and Bodine sausage. Good eating right there. Baked chicken with taters and onions, asparagus, mac and cheese, and noodles. That's a meal. I'll tell you. It also, I just say yes to every. It's like when I walk in and see a menu, I just go yes. Yeah, 82 Denver small date. Correct. And then they found a second one, and I think they both auctioned at the same auction. But and in pretty bad shape, and they got in the tens of thousands, right? I think the better of the two, the Discovery piece, I think it went for like 26 or something. It's been a while. I spent the kids' college fund trying to find an 82 Denver and gave up. Small date. And I still got 82 Denver rolls I ain't been through. Yeah, who wouldn't love to find one? That my holy grail is 58 double die. That's it. It's arguably the strongest double die. I think it is, in my opinion. And the fact there's only 3 in existence, that's kind of makes it a holy grail. You know, being a copper lover, man, I'd love to find if you could pick one. It wouldn't be 69 or 55 or anything like that. It'd be a 58 plain double DDO number 1. That sucker would be awesome. Yeah, right on. All right. So these are all. We got 2 out of that little batch that we're gonna keep, and then I'll flip later. Yeah, any of the 3. Oh yeah. I mean, like literally. Heck yeah, I'm with you on that one. I wouldn't knock it. I'd be grateful for anything I find. I just want to find it. Accidentally find dimes in my penny rolls, and I'm happy. 43 copper, really? You know, I know a dealer that's found 2 of them. Same guy, he found 2, and sold them private party to another dealer, and didn't even think it was a big deal. That's old school dealers, man. Like when you're speaking about Aaron variety, there's a lot of them out there still that they know the big hitter stuff, but it's weird. And this is when I worked at the shop. You know, it's been a while, but I remember this. It's a family of 5 brothers, and the dad is like in his 80s and he's still doing it. And yeah, they found 43 coppers. And what he told me he was sold for, I'm not gonna say. It was ridiculous, like low cash, like in the tens of thousands, and man, crazy. Arctic Timberwolf, what's up, my dude? Good to see you, brother. Had Roman noodles and Big Mike's black cherry Big Mike's beer. That sounds good. That sounds good. Yeah, aluminum 74. Theoretically, you're never gonna find. There's not one to be found. Like they destroyed them all. That was a experimental planter. They made like 1 million, I think, plus or minus. But like I've been told and kind of learned it like they had them all, and it's one on Robert Lawson. You can help me on this one. I believe a 74 aluminum is illegal to own if you even did find one, right? It's on that list of like coins you can't own legally. I'm pretty sure. If a 74 aluminum ever came to fruition, dude, it'd probably shatter every auction record for air variety on a modern cent there is. I would guess it'd be $1 million minimum. Probably why the government won't let nobody have it. I'm gonna shout out government. I'm not trying to make no enemies. Oh, too much information, Rhonda. And with picture, oh man, too much info. Only 174D aluminum sin is legal. Just the only one that there's in existence is legal to own. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Right on. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yeah, I ain't having KFC. That's you living high on the hog, John Trader. KFC's expensive, man. I ain't had KFC in, God, I can't remember when. It's illegal, but the 77 aluminum is legal. It's been a long time since I visited the list of what you can and can't have. But it's like the nickel, the big nickel, the last one, the family that smuggled them out, got to keep the auction, the 3 million that they got when they auctioned it, the Walton nickel. And then, but us, if we find one, cause like rumor and like good like backing up info, there's 8 of them. That man took 8 of them out. So there's still something to be found out there, but they're probably in private collection, and yeah, we won't see them until whoever it is dies and the family inherits and goes and hawks it like they all do. One was gifted to an employee of the Mint when he retired. Are you talking about the aluminum cent? He in turn gifted it to his son. Yeah, because I just know that all the research I did, the man that worked there for 30 years, that it's pretty much like said that he smuggled them out. And that's how, I never knew that, never heard that one. And I did a lot of research on that one. Oh, the aluminum, okay, yeah, see that I haven't done my research on that one. Right on. Yeah, then like all the cool stuff, all these dignitaries, you know, from the 1800s and even the 1700s. I love reading through the patterns books and all the pattern coin they only made 20 and gave them out to, you know, all the guys around the world that were the dignitaries. And it's like, man, these coins, I wonder how many of them those families inherited that stuff through the years, if they have no idea what they got. There's stuff sitting in places in the corners of the world right now, and people got no clue the kind of scratch that they got sitting in that box, or, you know, like wrapped up in a storage somewhere. It's amazing. I had KFC since early 90s. Oh wow, I like Taco Bell. I'm cheap. Taco Bell ain't even cheap no more around here, man. Oh, another 272 Type 2 Eisenhower dollar. There you go. There you go. Yeah, well, get some work done and give that wonderful woman that you're married to a worthy of break, a well-deserved break. If you're listening to Floor, you can always. I'll tell her to strike. Robert's like, shut up, damn it, Lemon. Anyway, thanks for coming in, Robert. It's good to see you, brother. Always my pleasure. Always my pleasure. But if the wife's calling, you better skadoots. Don't let me be the one to get you in trouble. because I'll get you in trouble when it comes to that. All right, let's see. What do we got in this bag? What is that? That looks like a 67 plane. This might have been a roll. Yeah, we'll see if they're all, if the next couple are the same date. That's a spender. Hey, Chibo Beans Boars. Okay, I love beans, man. That's all I eat. Troublemaker Lemon. Hey, don't be starting no new nicknames, girl. Don't get fired on your first day. How you get fired on your day off? No. So this is a mismatch little bag. They just all look to be red and uncirculated, so that's probably why they were kept. So that I could later do this, but I would be going through them one at a time, just looping them real quick. I have a pattern that I do physically, like literally, where I go clockwise. I start at the rim, usually start at Liberty, and I go around device. I come up through the center, and then I flip head over heel, and I do the same thing on the back when I'm processing coin. And I've gotten pretty quick at that. But like I said, it's been a little bit since I've been going through pennies. You see clashing right there behind the head. That's a column. I'm gonna guess that's a column. We see any vertical clashing maybe lightly in the front of them? Maybe not. That's pretty prominent right there, ain't it? Let's see what the reverse looks like. It's a rotated die, I believe. I'm gonna do it slower. Just slightly, not enough to make it collectible. Ain't like the beginning where you want to keep your rotated, where the rotation is not the same north to south. It's like 15% is like the bare minimum to where it's collectible. So you really want the more drastic, the more collectible. Speaking like as premium or collectability wise. There you go. I don't do the toothpick thing, but if I did, I would guess that those might pop open. It could be, it's probably dust and dirt on the plancher before the plating. So, because, what year was that again? That's 83. So that's a zinc plancher. But yeah, so the clashing. See the very hard clash in between the columns? If you did an overlay, I bet that would be Lincoln. You can see all the clashing in between the columns. So that behind the head where I had said it's probably clashing, just because I've been through, I'm pretty good with the clash. Odds are there it is, you can see it. And then they caught the clashing because all those lines, all that abrading, they were trying to sand it out of the die to get more life out of the die and to get the clash marks off. That's kind of a cool one. A keeper, I think, yeah, we'll keep that one. I'll tell you guys what, we'll do a giveaway at the end of all the stuff that I keep, alright? And if you guys are not on the West Coast, I'll include this this really nice uncirculated specimen, this Denver 2021 quarter. I'll throw in there. Alright, so we'll do a giveaway at the end of this. And you guys, so there's already four coins in the pile to give away. Here's the 82 plane. We've broken the collar. Got some zinc rot bubbles right there. Didn't strike up very well. Pretty weak strike, but uncirculated, bright red. Yeah, and all the detail. You can tell the reverse. Very worn die. And I didn't see any doubling. And that's an 82. Small or large date, everybody. Let's see. Who knows the difference in the two for all the varieties? Well, 7 varieties of 82. Now, are you including the 82 Denver small date on a copper planter that they just in the last 5 years they found? Shimpy, hello, hello. How are you? All right, so this is a large date too. You see the style on that too, how when it comes from the loop at the top, it goes straight down. There's no curvature whatsoever. Then it cuts back to make the 2. That is a large date too. If it was a small date, it would make its loop at the top and then it would have a hump, like a curvature going the opposite way of the loop, and then it would come back. And it's very distinctive once you get the eye for it. And then, but once you get it, it'll just click, and I can spot a small and large date on, because I've done millions of them, 82, like that. So that's the difference. That's how you tell small and large date. But then you have, like Arctic Timberwolf was talking about, you have on copper, not on copper, on the 2.5 planchets. MMX Jelly, that's a new one. Welcome, nice to meet you. Thanks for coming in. So this is a easy one to spot. Large date 82. It's a plain Philadelphia, but I would have to weigh it to see what variety truly it is. How much PayPal to sing a song? Man, what song would you like me to sing? I don't know I know a few songs, quite a bit of the words, but not all of them. That's a weird. I've never been asked that ever. I'll be honest. But how much to sing a song? I'll sing a song. How much you willing to pay? That's my question. All right, so I got my little jewelry scale. I'm gonna weigh this. So we're looking for either 3 or 2.5. Oh, you know what I got on ounce right now. Hold on one second. Let me change this to gram. There we go. And 2.6. So that is a zinc plancher. $15, really? Man, I'm game. You got my attention. The PayPal address is right there. TVAC Martin 1. Tell me when to go check it. I'll sing a song. That's a crazy request, man, but I'm game. Wow. It's kind of awkward. I mean, I'm a grown man. I got no reason to feel awkward. I don't care. Even without my top teeth yet, I'm still waiting to get my teeth in. I go Monday to get my impressions. I'm so excited to get my teeth done, just to eat. On a small day 82, the angle of the bottom of the 2 is closer to the 90-degree angle. Yeah, pretty simple, man. It's either, let me find you guys, maybe I'll find you guys a small date specimen real quick. I could always just pull the album too, large date. You really sent money, didn't you? Because I just heard my phone. No way. Here you go. There's a small date right there. Now you see the arc of the 2. You got the curve, and then when it comes down, it has an arc. It's not straight down from apex, from like corner to corner, caddy corner. Steel Wool Queen, how are you, Mama? Patriots Mom, how are you? Good to see you guys. Thanks for coming in here. You guys are just here in time. I'm gonna have to sing. I gotta sing a song. Apparently, somebody just donated $15, and I'm gonna have to sing. All right, real quickly. Large date, small date. Large. You see how it goes straight down? Small, you see the hump in the two? That's how you know a large and small date, everybody. What are we gonna sing? Oh God, it's kind of hard without music too. And the ones I know the words to, I get sentimental. So if I start crying, you just smack me in the mouth. I missed the Saturday dance. Heard they crowded the floor. Awfully different without you. Don't get around much anymore. Thought I'd visit the clue. Got as far as the door. Awfully different without you. Don't get around much anymore. Darling, I guess my mind's more at ease. But nevertheless, why bring up memories? Been invited on dates, might have gone, but what for? Oh, it's different without you. I can't bear it without you, baby. Please, girl, I need you, baby. Don't get around much anymore. I need you, baby. I need you, baby. There you go. That's one I kind of know the words to. So I hope that you got your money's worth. And I'm surprised and proud of myself I was able to pull that off without losing it. Because that's a special, pretty special song. So anyhow, God, what the heck? How do we get from looking at pennies to that? That's crazy. And thank you very much. Yeah, so worth it. Right on. Well, that makes me happy then, because I don't think it's a fair trade, but so I aim to please, you know. Heather's Chubby Hubby, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in here, man. Yeah, Rocky Mountain. Right on. I don't want to hear no jokes or nothing about it later either. No man jokes. I'll find you. We'll get it in. Folding laundry. Can't chat. Hope y'all. Right on, Mama. I got all my laundry done yesterday, so I'm good. Sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. That ain't happening. That's not. None of that. We'll have none of that here. Right on. Appreciate it. Appreciate all you folks for coming in here, man. We got 21 people hanging out with us. Like, it gets no better than that. And now I can go get a pack of cigarettes and not lose absolutely lose my mind later on today. So God bless you. Shout out MMX Jelly, whoever you are. Man, perfect timing. Perfect timing. Pink Floyd, Money Song, the Ching-a-ling. Yeah, I do not know the words to that. We're great, exhausted. We're at the beach all day. Ooh, nice. Then we got ice cream. Sweet. Very nice. Lemonhead Penny, nice. That was pretty. Thank you, Mama. Just tell me I will get after them. I'm lost. The second half of that, I'm not sure. I'm catching the context. Hope you and the boys are well. Right on. I have the laundry room all to myself. There you go. You get it done quick. I go to like a really in the cut hidden. It's by a college, and it's like my favorite laundromat. And I get my stuff in fast, walk in, get it all going. I go out, sit in the car for 25 minutes, come back in, put it in the dryer. 25 minutes in the car, maybe read or eat or do something, you know. And then man, get in there and I fold it all. So when I get home, I just take the folded stuff out. I put most of my clothes on hangers too. So I do laundry out of boredom. I'm at the laundromat like 3 days a week just to have something to get me out of this room. Oh, stop it. Thank you, Heather. Heather's chubby hubby, man. Thank you so much. It never gets old. I'm so grateful. Thank you. Yeah, that's awesome. That's freaking awesome, man. All right, so you guys, hopefully now that helped. And if you didn't know there was a variety in the date on the 82, you know now. And then hopefully that side by side will give you like you can know save specimen for your own reference. You know, that's all you gotta do. And then if you kind of need a little like beefing up, you can check your own specimens to spot the large and the small date. So when you're hunting varieties, because there's different DDO and DDRs on each, they're valuable, pretty valuable too. Oh, he said I got recorded. No promises. And at more power, I can't stop you. If they tease you about singing, nah, mama, I don't. Hey, I'm comfortable in my skin. I'll sing. My mama raised me. We sung and I can dance too, believe it or not. Gypsy Wolves. You might need a lighter. They're expensive now. Thank you so much and welcome. That's awesome, man. Thank you very, very much. You guys rock, man. God bless you guys. And be well, Patriots Mom. Thank you for coming in and tell America we said what's happening. We send our regards always. Boom, baby. Still a queen. Boom, baby. Definitely has been hot. You're being good, right? That's a good question. The heat makes you irritable. It's been hot here, man. John Trader says, I'll tell you what, Lemon, I'll send you 5 not to sing. There you go. But I think you're outbid. You got outbid with 15, John. So I think that's a starting point. It's going to take 15 to get me to quit. I didn't make the rules, man. I think it would have been better with once I get my choppers, it'll sound more like myself. I don't like the way I sound right now, but I know why I sound the way I sound. So, but we're coming, man. I don't think we're too far away, man. I got I got to get partial on the bottom. I already had my fillings on these, and they're all fixed up, and then one broke. That sucked. So, but all my top is healed, and my health is back, and getting better every day on top of that. Don't forget to weigh these 83s too, you guys. You find these, like, even in this shape right here, and it's on the wrong plancher weight-wise, you got you 1,000 in the 1,000, or thousands, tens of thousands, depending on the grade, penny. So I know it's more work, but it's not that much work, much more, to weigh them. Definitely. You sound just fine, buddy. No issues hearing you. Thank you, Heather's Chubby Hubby. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. We got 69 Denver. Nice looking specimen. Uncirculated, bright red. It's even got like a pinkish hue to it. It's not coming across on the camera, but you just have to believe me. Yeah, it's got some color to it on the obverse. worn die, starting to wear, so not early die stage. But I think that would be a nice candidate for just a pressing album, you know, like if you didn't have a 69 Denver. If you guys, anybody sees a year, because these are going back to the bank type of deal, I'm putting them in to cash them in. And you need, just holler, okay? Make sure you put the at Lemonhead so it gets on highlighted, so I know. And I'll set it aside for you guys. Like, this is actually probably, and these are valuable. This isn't just a copper plating, this is brass. It was probably stuck in the and got in the wrong rinse, and then it was brass planched or brass plated because it's yellow. It's like a bright yellow instead of like that red orange. And when you put them side by side, and these are collectible, highly collectible, and they have value too. I don't know if we're gonna be able to see the difference on there. But how yellowish that is, like naked eye, it's easy to tell side by side with the red one. So those are definitely collectible. We keep that one out to the side, big time. So you can see this one's got zinc bubble, zinc rock. That's the copper and the zinc fighting each other, and odds are that's dust. The dust in between on a brand new plancher is being strike or plated. It got trapped under the plating, and then the reaction happens and gases start to build up, and that presses those bubbles up. So that's what that is on the zinc plancher. And then we know it's zinc plancher because it's 83. Well, it's supposed to be. But I know that that's zinc, and I know what's going on for being through enough, so I don't need to weigh it. That's my telltale and saving me the time right there. The brass metal errors are collectible. Yep, that's right, big time. And then, hold on one second, I might have missed something. You sound just fine. I appreciate you guys, thank you. Yeah, feel free, Rhonda, to put links for anybody. If I see somebody in here that I don't support, it happens, I'll let you know. But everybody in here, I can vouch for, and the folks who are new, we always benefit of the doubt. We always start off with the 100% trust. Oh, Indiana Tones, my buddy Big Lou's going live. And then we got a message. They got that, so you guys are bomb. And then my brother this morning, wake up Butterscotch, call me Butter. He's always with the nicknames, always with the nicknames. Oh. And we got an email from one of the, I'm trying to find a new place for a 1-bedroom. Those I got to answer because it's been months and months and I haven't found a place yet. That's how hard it is in Southern California. So I got to definitely answer that. Is when we get off, we're gonna get off here in a little bit. How long have we been running on your watch window, Rhonda? What does it say? Because I don't have that. I don't see that. There's a DDO for this year, and I know it's in E pluribus unum and in the devices, and I thought I saw some of that, but it's too light, even if it is there. So, nice specimen though, uncirculated, bright red, 83 Denver, but back to the bank. Back to the bank. Yeah, okay, Ron, I don't know. I'd have to dig through my stock stuff for specimen because I have a few, but she said floating roof, and those are pretty awesome. What that is it's a over polishing by the employees trying to get more life out of the die, like we were talking about. And oh, I just randomly grab one, and that's it. There you go. You can see where the roof and the cornice does not have its line no more. It looks like it's floating because it's been polished away. You see that on the left, on the top of the roof, where the step is, and it goes to the smaller roof. One's called the cornice, one's called the roof. And you can see it looks like it's floating. Let's see if it's on both sides. Okay, so it's only on one side. So when you have both, this one we still got just enough of line detail there. If that one was also polished away, then you would have a floating roof. So this one is half of a good example. Pretty cool. Pretty coincidence. Big coincidence too. That was crazy. That was weird. Pretty dang weird. That's a 69 Denver that it's on. So pretty cool. I'm in SoCal too, Lemon. Right on. Right on. It is super expensive. I might need to send you more. Oh man. I like collecting early die states. Yeah, everybody should be a fan of collecting early die state since they're all littered with die scratches, and so you like die scratch on early die stages too. That's kind of cool to hear. Steel Wool Queen says I love storms even when I was little. I like the rain. I don't know about tornado chasing though. That's crazy. I mean, I'm not calling it crazy. I'm just saying like that's pretty like that's interesting as hell. And you're tough. You're tough. Let's just put it that way. I'm calling it what it is. Wow, king of random. Oh, I would say so, Archie Timberwolf. Yeah. 50th anniversary of the Ike Dollar discussion group. No, really? 50 years? That's freaking awesome. And you guys, Lincoln is man when you want to know something about an Ike Dollar and error and variety. And tell everybody again, Lincoln, you got in this upcoming month's magazine a new discovery, or is it in the one that this past month already? I know you told me the other day. And congrats again, dude. 50 years. Yeah, right on. Cool. Because Lincoln's discovered he's the discoverer, and he's actually going to be in the magazine, the Aeroscope magazine, which I get in email. I don't get it in tangible, but it's one of the better magazines. I love it. Good reference material. You can go back issues on their website. It's pretty good stuff. Ooh, somebody's cooking. I can smell it. I smell it. Yeah, congrats is in order, really. Congrats, Lincoln. So anyhow, that was that's your explanation for what a floating roof is. Pretty cool. Let's see. So we kind of started. Yeah, the Konica Aeroscope magazine 71S is not a discovery. Oh, I thought, okay, it's going to be in the next issue, but we'll change the information on the RDB. So on a redesign, that's what RDBs are. And he's saying on 007, so it's the number, it's the seventh one. Awesome. That's hey, getting your name in a magazine, being a coin collector, that's bragging rights as far as I'm concerned, brother. Straight bragging rights. Congrats. Yeah, cool beans for sure. Yeah, I do to an extent, but when you are surrounded by a house crushing oak trees, you tend to think about that possibility with the wind. Oh, I bet. You gotta make sure those suckers are healthy and rooted and then trimmed. I'd be nervous. It's the only good thing about concrete around here. There ain't no trees, not very many trees, and none of them taller than where I'm at. I'm on the second floor. I'll stick with my earthquakes. You guys, everybody else You guys got real weather, boy. Real weather. For sure. Yeah, James Wiles is going to put you for your nickel mechanica before he retired. Dr. James Wiles, right? Yeah. Well, there's guys that are taking over all that stuff for him. You probably could still do it, Rhonda. Might be something to look into. Yeah, missing FGs on the reverse. And the white AMs for the 98 and 2000. I have 98 and a 2000 white AMs. Wow, Roadrunner. Good to see you, brother. I've been tempted to shoot you emails, but I just figured you'd be back on in your time, man. It's good to see you, my friend. Trying to get back. Right on. Right on, man. Well, good to see you, dude. It can get sporty for sure, weather-wise. Yeah. That's a good choice of adjective, sporty. I like that. Yeah, good to see you, Roadrunner. Good to see you, brother. Also look for the missions. Yep, we read that. The name Robert gave me said the die rotations are not noticed anymore. So rotated dies, even real drastic ones, huh? Now that I'm be curious. Now I'm not saying that that's if Robertson told you that, then it's probably good info. But I'll be curious to see the next cherry picker and or get rich from pocket change if they put those in there. So there's not is he saying there's not going to be one rotated reverse to look for? Huh. Might have to pay attention to that one. Yeah. And still, everything's collected. You could probably put it on eBay, mom, and sell it and there's a market for it. I wouldn't say that means there's no market for it. It's just the trends. It could be in the air variety, like the big dogs, that it might be reasons that I don't know. I probably don't. Wheat since a lot of years have a DDO double eyelid. I found a few. Yeah. And every year, a lot are taken off of the list because they're disproved. So there's a lot of that goes on also. So it's like, if you're really into it, you got to keep up on it because you're going to have to change the list, on the information you write down on your flip, on your 2x2, or however you keep them. Your record keeping on what you have. And there's new finds to be found, and that will be forever. Forever. Man, whatever these people downstairs are cooking, I'm in love. Man, it smells so good right now. I found a lot. Yeah, I find a lot of double eyes. I come across a lot of double eyes. I got a drawer full of stuff, you guys. I don't follow through, and I don't send off stuff to be graded, even though I should. Coin Crew stream yesterday was asking people to come up and share their favorite coin. I showed it, and everyone told me to get it graded. There you go. Yeah. You got to take advice with a grain of salt. One. There's always two heads are better than one, so I'll take advice from anybody. But I don't know, something like that, I would probably go with the senses. If I heard more than 51% one way, whatever that way was, I would probably go with. There's power in number when it comes to analytic, numbers, math and stuff. And math is pretty sound, even odds and probabilities. I mean, Vegas, they're not trillionaires. They're trillionaires off of a 1% edge. 1. So that's crazy. Yeah, getting it attributed is, and then there's specialists and everything. So you could send it to almost anybody that's air variety that does attributes. and then there's third-party grading companies that offer the service. Most of them, they send them out. They don't have in-house. PCGS doesn't do their own in-house for error and variety. They send it out. But you just save time and money because they charge you a fee, which is more than what you would do on your own and pay if you send it on your own. My best advice for anyone is there are two types of people in the world. Avoid them both. To quote Steel Wool Queen. That's harsh, mama. Having a bad people day, girl. We love you. I might have a son after I'm 90, so I can inherit my penny collection. Oh shit. That's funny, Arctic Timberwolf. I don't care who you are. That's funny. I still got my first Wexler letter and my first send off for tribute. I asked Wexler to tribute 5 coins, and I got back my first real DDO on a Mercury dime in the letter, and I never sent it off after that. And then I sold it when money was tight to Joe Durbin, and just one day out of the blue, I get mail from Joe, and he sent it back to me. So I'll keep it till the day I die, even if I don't have any money and I'm starving. I'm never gonna sell it again. And God bless Joe Durbin, man. That one just set me back, you know, when you just like how the kindness of people is. It restores your faith in humanity. Which Steel Wool Queen needs a little bit of right now. Hating on it, both types of people. Do you get into Indian head pennies? Oh yeah, I've had some nice ones, man. I've had some arguably mint state 65s, and with toning, with like rainbow toning, Indian head cents. So yeah, I like Indian head cents, and that was on an 1894. I think Alden Davis bought that one from me for way too cheap. But yeah, we like Indian cents. My dad gave me this book, 2 penny folders, so I have all 3 Steelies. Right on. Right on. I got rolls of Steelies. They say that you can't take it with you. My coffin will be lined in coins. Oh, hey, get Durbin working on it now, Lincoln, and start pounding you one out made a coin. 40% silver Reichs, man. That'd be a bad looking coffin, brother. Go out with style. Love you more, wife number 2. Right on. Explain the difference between attributed and authenticated. Oh yeah. Attributing something is sending anything to a professional that is aficionado, like is knowledgeable in whatever it be. So if you send a coin with what you think has an error or a variety, and let's say it's on a silver Mercury dime, there are men out there that have spent their whole careers only studying error and variety, and some of them are the keepers and keep track of all of that and have for years. So you send it to him and he will cross-reference and make sure that you are correct. So with him doing that, he's in the act of attributing what you think the coin had on it. So the odds of it coming back are you're going to come back and it is what it is, or you were slightly wrong and it does have a variety, but they will tell you which one it is. So the language, DDO number 1, 2, or FS, because they all have different languages, but it's for the same happenings. So that's what the attribute is. The other half of that question was you wanted to know the difference between authenticated. Okay, so authenticated, kind of the same things. The man that's attributing the coin is saying that your double die is authentic. So it's in somewhat they're the same regard, but authenticated, like in context, I think what you're asking in the coin is like sending to a third-party grading company. They will authenticate first that the coin is what it is, that it's a real, the right specimen, and it's not a fake. Then they will. The service really is to encapsulate, to stop the the um, the coin from getting any less quality wise, being handled, etc., oxygen, whatever it be, encapsulated. Now it's safe. It's stuck in time, and it's been authenticated that it's the real deal, and they will put a label and state all that information in label and barcode, and then you will get a warranty stating to that fact. Most of them give a warranty as far as what they put on the label, that it matched the coin. And human, to err is human. Sometimes they make, a lot of times they make a lot of mistakes, but that's what the warranties are for. So that's kind of like the difference in between the two. But again, the two are, I'd probably have to pull out a dictionary and give you like literal hardcore dictionary definition to see what the main difference is. Attributing is like a verb, and authenticating, but you said authenticated. Authentic just means authentic. I think we all know what authentic means. It's the real deal. You know, it's authentic. It's not a fake sauce, it's an authentic sauce, you know, like made with real tomatoes and not fake tomato paste, or, you know, I think that's pretty easy. One a noun, one a verb. Mr. Zach Lane, what's going on? Thanks for coming in here, man. I'm good, getting prepared for my birthday on Thursday. Dude, right on. Happy early birthday, Zach. I hope you have a bitchin' day, man. Wexler has a website crop. Yep, probably one of my favorite website references is Wexler's for DDO. Oh, he has way more than just DDR and RPM. That's a treasure trove of information. And Wexler's is one of the gods, one of the absolute gods for me. I am a Wexler fan. I love the Wexler language. The man is a genius and a workaholic. Straight workaholic. One of the modern time for coin. He's like one of the Bowers to me. He really is. I'm a big like some kids see football players and like that's like one of my stars in the coin world is Wexler. I'd love to meet that guy one day. I think he'd be awesome. Or get something autographed by him. But I got that letter autographed for my DDO. Yeah, the UFOs are cool. He's got a section where where they're all up in the air for debate. They're still in debate whether they're this or they're that. But they're valuable. So it's like, and they're out there to be found. These anomalies on different coins in different eras. Stinky just ate, knocked out, full belly. Yeah, full bellies are the best kind of sleep. Man, I got so many sites for reference. It's not even funny, man. Kim Potter's error. I love Kim Potter's too. Wexler, of course. Konica. I mean, I could go on, but then because I am a dealer and I do hardcore error and variety, like on older coin, like cap bust and stuff. So like if you guys ever need like hardcore, hard to find reference, I got a pretty good list. So I could turn you on to like one of the best Roosevelt dime sites that most people don't know about. That one of the best in the world with Roosevelt dimes. It's his website. Cap bust. Yeah, lots of hard to find stuff. He's usually up to 1 or 2 with me. Right on. He loves being with you. That's why. Do you just make a euchre reference, Bauer? Euchre? I'm not. You lost me with euchre, but Bauer, yeah, Bauer. If you got right now, if I got picked #1 draft pick, brother, it's Bauer, homie. Come on, man. Bauer is the god, like salami, bologna. That's me. Bowers is that man that is a treasure trove of He has handled and sold and was the one that attributed or authenticated the most rarest coins this country's ever had, ever made. The man is aficionado on almost, I can't think of a coin that he's not an aficionado on. You know what I'm saying? Did you send me $5, John Trader? Did you, dude? I didn't know. I didn't check, but I wouldn't. If you're telling me you did, then I know you did. Or are you talking about? I got you. That's you, right? Like we're waiting on mail to send you to ship you out cash. If you're asking that, no. But I'll stop singing for the next 20 minutes. How about that? We'll make that deal. Euchre is a card game. Oh yeah, okay. Played in the Midwest. I've seen it spelled different, but I know the card. I think I know the card game you're talking about. Right on. So now that I know that's what the content, I'm gonna go back and reread the comment. Oh, let's see. And then I missed one up here about authentic as opposed to counterfeit coins like wooden nickels. Wooden nickels. Don't take a wooden nickel. I'll show you guys. You guys want to see a wooden nickel? Got me in here with all this brass shot. There's a wooden nickel. Hold on, so I'm coming back. I might have skipped you guys up there. There we go. Knowledge is power. Yeah, that is true. Knowledge is everything. It's everything. Quality. You want your quality of your life to get better? Get knowledge. You want to feel better? So everything you need to know is in a book. Go out and get you a book and read. If you don't know how to read, start learning how to read. And get you some knowledge, because that is the difference, period. You never know unless you know, and you're never too old to learn. That's a wooden nickel. United States of America. And let's see, these were popular like in the 70s and 80s. This one is from the Blacksmith's Corner, Incorporated on Lakewood Boulevard, Bellflower, California. That's right down the street here. Good for a 5 cent or 5 cent discount at the Blacksmith's Corner. The phone number, pretty cool. Here's a Whitney Portal store, Mount Whitney. And it's on a wood plancher like one of these wood nickels. But this one is good for 1 free coffee cup. 1 free coffee. I make original bookmarks for my Bible. There you go. Corey Morrill, how have you been, man? I think it's been a while, right? My grandpa Ken always said, don't take any wooden nickels. Yeah, I say it a lot, and sometimes I never know if anybody, like I know some people probably don't even know, like, what's he talking about? It's kind of an older thing. Don't take any wooden nickels. But I ain't no grandpa age. I'm only 45. But it's good to see you, man. It's been a while. I believe if I'm remembering correctly. And Anna, I'm crazy. Good to see you, girl. Anna snuck in here. Who else we got? That's the one with the board and the pegs, right? No, that's cribbage. With pegs and a board is cribbage, which is a card game. There you go. That's the spelling that I know it by. The Euchre, Timberwolf. Yeah. I'm not saying whether it's right or wrong. I'm not the best speller, but yeah. And I love cribbage. Cribbage is an old Navy game. Like they used to play, my grandfather used to play, and then I couldn't wait to get to be old enough to play, but he passed by that time. But my brother used to get to play with my dad, my grandpa, I mean. So here's another one of those from the same joint, wooden nickel. So those are kind of cool, collectible. I give them away every once in a while when on the. You guys know my Tuesday. I usually don't show what what's in there. Sometimes there'll be you know, multiple things, and that's, I put those in there occasionally. So that's kind of cool. But we're getting low. That's the last 4. I had a nice collection of those for a long time. Yeah, it's been like 8 months or so. Life has been up and down all around. I hear you, brother. Well, I hope you're doing well and sending good thoughts and vibes your way. I have to run. You got him, Rhonda. Be well, mama. See you later, girl. And thank you for everything, for all the help. Yeah, cribbage is played with a deck of cards, and you score points, and that's what advances the peg. So it's a race to the finish, to be the first one to peg all the way through. Those cards turned out good. Hope you enjoy them, dude. I know I will, and I'm excited to see the color. It's a new color, man. And you know, it's funny. Every time one comes, CJ, it's my new favorite. I'm like, man, I know I like the black ones bad, because just black is classic, right? But then like the red ones, man, I was like, those are my new favorite. I've done that with every one you sent, every color, every one of them. So I already know I'm gonna love them. My grandfather was known to skip a peg or 3 when playing cribbage. Well, that's part of the scoring. And but I think I know what you're saying. So my mom and someone make a 4-foot-long board, so it was harder to miscount. Right on. Hey, and it's easy. You gotta watch when the pegs are being moved. We call it pencil whooped when somebody, the guy keeping score when you're playing cards like Rummy 5,000 or something. You don't want to get pencil whooped. So always check the score when he's writing the score down. Whoever gets to keep the score. You can get peg whooped. And they say, oh, okay, you got six moves. You make sure he's counting 6 off. Or her. That's funny, man. I don't got nobody to play cards with no more, man. All by myself, so it sucks. Because I played cards all my life. That's all we ever did. We were poor. We always had a deck of cards, man. And my mother was absolute one of the best card players I ever played with. And you did send $5, John. I did get it. Hey, God bless you, man. You didn't have to do that. Damn it. Where you at, John? You still in here? John Trader? Thank you, John Trader. Shout out John Trader. I appreciate you, brother. He sent me a $5 donation. Thank you, man. And I think I'm mixing you and John Francis up, because you guys both have the same color on my screen too, the purple. My eyes are going bad, Corey. It ain't the only thing. Lincoln lost his mind like 3 years ago. But it makes for a lot of fun, good times. He said, no problem, my lips are sealed. That's the kind of guy that's the kind of buddy you want to keep around, the one that can keep a secret. LOL, right on. So anybody, because I am gonna get off here and go to the store. That was yeah, years ago, right? Good sport, Lincoln. You're awful good sport, my buddy. Anybody have any questions? Because we'll come back later and we'll go live again, because I do got to go through this coin. Maybe I'll get it set up a little better so we can go through it a little quicker and show it a little better. But I need to run and do take my some more antibiotics, medicine, diabetic stuff, and get a bite to eat. But then later on tonight we'll be back on, you guys. Hey, only if things. I would try. I would be honest, and I would try to. I got ideas. I think about stuff on grand scale like that. But you know what? God bless politicians, because they need everybody's prayers, because you can't please everybody. It's a selfless, and now I wonder it usually turns them all bad. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. So
but it's all we got. So you guys, you got to pray for him. You know, even the bad one, the bad man, his intentions go good again. You know, so I just pray for this country. I pray for everybody on this planet. Matter of fact, I see all I know. I know nothing, my man. Yep, that's me. Privacy is important. Yeah, it is. I agree. I concur. I definitely do. And rigged giveaway, good looking out though. I take that as a big compliment. So thank you. Steel Wool Queen, Mama, be well. Hopefully maybe we'll see you tonight. And Gypsy Wolves, thank you so much. Appreciate it. And thank you, everybody. On the way out, if you had a good time and you liked it, or the singing didn't turn you sour, maybe hit that thumbs up for me. All right. Good night, everybody. Take care and be well.